It used to mean something, Why? Why we did right? Why we made the choices we did, even when no one was watching? The why was the invisible thread that tied us to each other, to our families, to our communities. It was the reason we got up in the morning, the reason we tried, the reason we cared, why we stayed in line, why we waited our turn, even when it was hard, even when it felt unfair. The why was about respect, for the rules, for each other, for ourselves, why we believed in something bigger than ourselves. We believed in the power of community, in the strength of unity, in the hope that together we could build something lasting. But that word, that question, it's slipping away. It's fading into the background noise of our busy lives, drowned out by distractions and doubts. Remember when the why was simple? Heaven if you're good, hell if you're not. The rules were clear, the consequences certain. There was comfort in that clarity, even if it was strict. A job if you show up. If you worked hard, you earned your place. If you put in the effort, you got the reward. There was a sense of fairness, a sense of order. Jail if you mess up. The consequences were real, and they mattered. They kept us in check, reminded us that our actions had weight. Respect if you earned it, shame if you didn't. There was a social contract, an understanding that what you did mattered, that your choices defined you. The why kept us grounded. It was the anchor in a world that could feel overwhelming, the thing that kept us from drifting too far. Even when the world was wild, it gave us rules to play by, it gave us purpose. It gave us a sense of belonging, a sense of direction, standards, order. But now it feels like those standards are slipping, like the order is unraveling. Now, discipline is a punchline. The idea of self-control, of sacrifice, is something to be mocked, not admired. Belief is for the naive. Faith is seen as weakness, not strength. Conviction is something to be questioned, not celebrated. Morals are up for debate, if you even care enough to argue. Most just scroll past, numb to the noise, detached from the debate. Everybody's a god in their own little universe. We build digital kingdoms, surround ourselves with followers, and crown ourselves rulers of nothing real. But what happens when that universe falls apart? When the likes stop coming, when the followers disappear, when the screen goes dark? Let me ask you, what happens when you remove the why? You erase consequences, you erase goals, you erase meaning, and when that's gone, you're left with emptiness, a hollow echo where purpose used to be. What's left? Chaos, confusion. A world where nothing makes sense, where nothing matters, where everything is up for grabs, clocks ticking but nothing moving forward. Time passes, but progress stalls. We're stuck, waiting for something to change. A generation lost in the fog, eyes glued to screens, searching for something, anything, to anchor them. We're more connected than ever, but more isolated than we've ever been. A compass spinning, but nobody even looking for north. We've forgotten how to navigate, how to find our way back to meaning. And I get it, rules feel old. They feel restrictive, like they're holding us back from something better, something freer. Tradition feels like a chain. It can feel heavy, suffocating, like it's keeping us from becoming who we want to be. But without a why, you're just drifting. No anchor, no direction, no sense of where you're going or why you're even moving. Drifting through choices, through jobs, through relationships, through life. Every decision feels weightless, every path uncertain. Somewhere along the way, we stopped asking the hard questions, stopped demanding reasons. We settled for easy answers, for quick fixes, for surface-level satisfaction. We traded wisdom for dopamine. And now? Now it's all noise. The wisdom of generations replaced by the fleeting rush of the next notification. All distraction. The world is louder than ever, but it's harder than ever to hear what matters. So here's my challenge to you. Ask yourself, what's your why? What's the reason you get up in the morning? What's the thing that keeps you going when everything else falls away? What do you stand for when no one's watching? When the world isn't looking, who are you really? What do you believe in when it's just you and your thoughts? What's the line you won't cross, even if it costs you? What's the principle you'll defend, even if you stand alone? What's keeping you from becoming the villain in your own story? What's the why that keeps you human, that keeps you honest, that keeps you kind? Because when the why dies, when we stop asking, stop caring, stop believing, the country dies with it. Our communities, our families, our sense of self, all of it fades. Find your why before it's too late. Because in the end, it's the why that gives life meaning, and it's the why that will save us. This has been a Narrative Minute, subscribe and come back for more.